Hello and welcome to Pillars of Eternity with me, SK Drake. How you guys doing? Alright, so this is a new game that came out on Steam last week. It was Kickstarter funded. It's a lot like Baldur's Gate 2, Pool of Radiance, Icewind Dale. It's based on those type of games. Different rule set, but as close as possible without copying. I used to play Baldur's Gate 2 forever. Those were great games when they came out back in the day. So we're gonna create a new game here. You got your easy, normal, hard, Path of the Damned. Expert mode disables certain features, like you can't access your stash and stuff like that. Just little things. And Trial of Iron is a one save game. Once you die, you lose the save. So we're gonna go with hard and expert mode. Sound good? Alright. Actually, should we go? Nah, Path of the Damned might be too hard. Obsidian Entertainment presents da 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 Pillars of Eternity with coffee. Coffee. Wizards may only cast spells that are in their equipped grimoire. Additional grimoires may be placed in the wizard's quick slots to switch in combat, but the wizard will be unable to access the new spells for several seconds. So you can have a couple of grimoires and just load them up with all the spells you want. Like have one for crowd control, one for damage or something like that, and just swap them
Five
out.
wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Alright, we're a little sick and we got a tree in the way. Alright, now it's time to choose your character. Male, female. We're gonna go male. We got humans, or commonly called folk. We got the Amau, largest of the Kith race, and are commonly found in or near oceans. So these are like merfolk. We got dwarves, of course, and elves, and Orland, which are like not hobbits, but halflings. There you go. They're like halflings, and you got these godlikes, which they're well, how would you call it? And Warhammer, they would be those guys. What are they called? The Chaos. The Chaos Warrior type guys. You know, half animal or half beast. But we're gonna go with dwarf, because I like playing dwarves. So you got mountains and you got Boreal. Mountain dwarves, originated continent, blah blah blah. Unlike similarly to Orleans, who have frequently subjugated the Apta, have always directly fought back threats posed by larger kith and opted to fortify their residence rather than move on. And warriors live in a remote southern island. These are island dwarves. We are a mountain dwarf. Now you got barbarian, which is really fun to play. Cipher, which are psychics. You know, fighter, paladin, ranger, wizard, chanter. It's a chanter. They buff spells and debuffs and stuff like that. Druid, shapeshifter. Your monk, hand-to-hand combat, priest, and rogue. I want to be a fighter. Next. Alright, now I can choose either knockdown, which I can use 2 per encounter, or discipline barrage, which is plus 10 accuracy once per encounter. I'm gonna go with knockdown. Yeah, that sounds better. Alright, here, we can just like bump up our might to 20. Ooh. So, might is, damage and healing and fortitude. I think everything has fortitude. So, might and constitution has fortitude. Dex and perception is reflex. And intellect and resolve is will. So, your will saves versus, mind control and stuff. Your reflex saves versus traps and stuff like that. And your fortitude saves versus like instant death type things. I want max strength. I do want little health, but I do want interrupt action speed. This one. I do want a little buff here. I really don't need interrupt and deflection. Area effect, duration, and will, or resolve, concentration, deflection. Actually, I think I'm going to go into like that. Yeah, that looks good. What do you guys think? Alright. So now we get to pick our story, our land in the mountains where we came from. We come from Adir. It's the largest, most powerful force in the part of the world. Centered on the equator, has a tropical climate. I don't want to be a tropical dwarf. There's more and dozens of more settlements, 100 lawless pirate-infested lands. No. Here, the plains are large, expansive, fertile savannas, extensively farmed by humans now. Old Villa is now the crumbling remnants of an empire warring merchant nations, counting many humans and dwarves among the... that might be pretty good. Raute, dominated by the all nation of Raute. The Gulf itself is host to a number of nations. Most of them are more Orland and Dwarven. Though these countries are really young, they are some of the most advanced colonial settlements. The living lands are home to so many races, variety of colonial independence. Mountainous region of a northern island. The White That Wends, a large cracked southern expanse of polar ice. The White That Wends is home to pale elves, the small colonies, daring explorers, outcasts, and adventurers. While virtually no plant life grows in the White, it is home to many hardy species of dangerous animals that forage from the sea or prey upon others to survive. Ooh. So do we want Old Valhalla? Yeah, we'll go warring warring merchant nations. That's where we come from. Now we're going to choose, warrior and aristocrat, a colonist, a drifter, laborer, merchant, slave, mercenary, hunter, descendant, or artist. So we were a mercenary. That's all I know is how to fight. Alright, let's pick our appearance. Primary color. What's this? Oh. Yeah. Except secondary color is going to be green. Yeah. White and green. Our skin is going to be... Oh, yeah, we have a more rocky type color. Orange hair. Let's see, facial hair. Let's change our beard up. That was number 11. Pretty good. It's like a single long braid, maybe? No single long braid. We'll go with the default one. Yeah, that default head. Alright, hair. I want a mohawk. Let's find the mohawk. There's always a mohawk. There it is. Alright, next. Choose our portrait. You can put whatever portrait you want in the portrait folder. Uh, um. Whoa. No eyes. Yeah, so... we'll just go with that one. Alright, voice.
Well, now I am the leader of the group.
Ooh, sinister.
Ugh. Keeping quiet. Yeah. Leading the way.
Oh, no, not no.
My eyes are peeled. I've got this.
Ah!
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Yes.
Sinister. And now we name them. We are... Dorreal. Dorreal. Probably should be another R in there. Dorreal. Sounds like a good name. Alright. And that's it. So we got 20 might, 14 con, 13 dex, 10 perception, 11 int, and 10 res, which seem like good stats. Dun dun dun. The Gilded Veil. The caravan master finishes addressing the group. His bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quiver as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods towards a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Oh, that's not good. The stupid beetle bit me.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
Okay.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
He nods in your direction. Sparfill nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. Where do I find these
They grow
berries?
on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
What are those ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build 'em, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch 'em like a mother bear.
Glonfothin. I would have never guessed that's how you say it.
Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Who built them?
Got different names for 'em. Settlers called 'em Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Yeah, fair enough. Is it dangerous out here?
Not if you hurry about your business,
Yeah, okay.
and not if the weather holds up.
There's concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate. Well, elaborate.
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beawick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never care to.
Be a wick. It looks like be a whack. What are these huge rocks, these green things here?
They don't got Audra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories.
I don't believe the stories.
It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days.
Growing rocks. Okay.
The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Alright, let me go get those berries.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
Oh, yeah, very pragmatic of you. Thank you. Not worried about me dying, just worried about looking for my dead body. He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's nights sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow. That's hardcore.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time. What the hell do you want?
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Really? Seriously?
Kind you can afford.
Whoa. Damn.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
Uh-huh.
Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Yeah, screw those hut dwellers. New quest, a moment's respite. Let's just keep track of that. Alright. So I got my two people here. Game's paused. You can do half speed, loop.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Hey, I'm talking. Do you mind? So you do half speed, pause, or full or double speed. Oh, that's attack. X. Alright. So if you hit tab, I can see that I can loot that. There's something down here to loot. There we go. And there's something over here to loot. So let's go looting. So we got some clothing. Now I can give it to my character. I can give it to her. Or I can put it in my stash. I thought I picked the... Oh, no. See, I thought I couldn't access my stash. Oh, well, I am in camp right now, so that might be why. So your stash is nicely organized. So there's our dryware clothing. What am I carrying? I am carrying a two-handed stock. I thought that was a one-hander. 5 DR bypassed. Enchant it, but I have none of the materials to enchant. Okay, close. Whoops. What did I do? No, not A. Jeez. This way. Alright, where's the other thing? There we go. Loot that. So we got a potion of minor regeneration. It gives you 28 endurance over 12 seconds. Endurance, it represents a character's short-term survivability. Damage that is not absorbed by a character's damage reduction goes straight to their endurance and health. Potions and healing magic, such as from Paladin, Priest, Druid, can restore endurance in combat. When a character's endurance reaches 0, he or she will be knocked out. A knocked out character can be brought back in combat through the use of a revive ability. Otherwise, characters will gain all of their endurance at the end of combat. So you lose your combat or your endurance, you get knocked out, you lose your health, and you die.
As you wish.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Yes, I need supplies. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic. Oh dear me, not a tear in the tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road. Oh, poor heathen.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Let's see what you got. I really don't care about you. Alright, so we got a battle axe, which is a one-handed weapon. Capable of dealing powerful blows from their broad curved blade. Battle axe is commonly used by soldiers throughout the critical damage, crit damage multiplier, crit damage, 0.5 to crit damage multiplier. Okay. Burst deflection, okay, close. So we got the battle axe, which I like carrying around axes on my guy. There is no, alright. So if I get the battle, how much more? I got 110 copper. So for you, I want to give you a, no, oh, no, Jesus. Stop. I want to give you a battle axe for you. Okay. And a shield. We got the medium shield, which is 12 deflection, -4 to your accuracy. Okay. And we got the small shield, which is 8 deflection with no... 12 deflection sounds better. I have heavy brigantine armor, I believe. Yeah. So there's no better armor for me. There is some lockpicks I can get, which I can use to lockpick that thing there. So let's get a pack of 3. So let's see, clothing, whatever that is. Stash. Let's sell that. Drywood clothing. Anything else I want to sell? No. Trade. I don't have enough money. I want the armor and the weapon. Alright. Inventory. You are going to equip this in your second slot. There we go. Alright. And I can click
What is it?
on the character and I can switch over
I'll take care of it.
to his other set of armor. Alright, that's going to end this episode here. We'll pick up next time. If you guys want, why is this on this? I want this on this. There we go. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Leave a like if you want to see more of this. And we'll go and
Of course.
explore and see what we can find. Alright guys, take care.